Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, hello. Hey, friends.
Hey, friends.
Here we are, another crack show. I mean, just crackerjack, as the kids say. You know what else kids are saying now when they get excited about something?
What?
Hot dog. That's what they're saying.
My son says that, hot dog. I'm like, where'd you get that from?
We're going to get to go to Disney World? Hot dog.
Let's bring that back.
Yeah, it's wholesome. I like that.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I had the worst news when I woke up this morning. Somebody on Instagram was like, just a reminder, it's 3 months till summer. Get your beach body ready. I was like,
Ooh.
don't. That was the first thing I saw this morning when I woke up.
Put you in a bad mood all day.
It did. I don't have 3 months to figure this out.
Is it beach body or beach ball? I could do that.
Yeah, right.
I could go get my beach ball ready easily.
Yeah, no. He's talking about beach body. I'm like, no, I'm not. I ain't got time for that.
When's the last time you've blown something up, Riggins? Like you've inflated something with your mouth?
Ooh, good question. I blew up a kiddie pool for Riley.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, but that was the last thing.
Was it hard?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Without the pump? You talking about like,
like you got to pinch
that
with that thing in your teeth and then blow at the same time.
Yeah, and I'd be gagging. I'm like,
Yeah. Plastic. I get a pump. I just don't even mess with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the beach, we're not, you get out there and you want one of those little air raft things and you go walk down to Alvin's or wherever you can go, Alvin's beach store, blow it up. You sit out there on that beach and you didn't have beers in you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you smoke packs a day. Like, I've never smoked a day in my life, but I feel like it.
I know, it's right. And I can't hold my breath. So.
Yeah, we learned that a couple weeks ago.
So blowing out like that is basically just holding my breath.
Get lightheaded.
And you start hitting it like, okay, come on, open up a little bit.
It's 20 minutes. What are we doing here?
Like, all right, kids, you're just going to have to take this.
Yeah, when was the last time? Have you blown up anything?
Those things, like a raft out on the boat or something. Yeah. I'm okay with it. It's just not fun. I get kind of lightheaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you the only person allowed to use your pool lounger when you had a pool? Because my mom was like, this is my chair. I don't want anybody sitting in it.
No, I'm not like that. Yeah. Anybody can use whatever of mine if I'm not using it. Now, if I want to use it, then maybe I would say, to one of the kids.
Yeah.
You can get out of my chair.
Yeah.
But usually not. And I make a huge deal out of that because Jody's not that way.
Yeah.
She doesn't like anybody using her stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'll always tell the kids, they say, Dad, can I use your charger? Aiden, I have told you your entire life, anything that is mine that I'm not using, you're free to use as much as you want.
I love that.
Just to twist
Just right in front of you. I always say it to Jody. What's mine is yours, and because you're my son. And I wouldn't begrudge you borrowing a phone charger from me. Please, I love you.
And she's like, get your own.
Yeah, well, leave mine alone.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. Leave mine alone. See if you say that when you don't bring it back.
Well, it's true.
She's not wrong there.
It wouldn't bother me.
Just go buy another one.
Or I'd just go ask him, son, did you still have my phone charger? And he'd say, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Dad. I forgot to give it. No problem. Wouldn't be the end of the world.
Right.
Look at you.
I know. I'm Mr. Patience.
Mr. Patience.
Mr. Giving, Mr. Generous, Mr. Patience.
It's a virtue.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like R. Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the diamond capital, where selection and value are the best. To R. Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
We got so caught up in everything yesterday that was going on, we forgot to ask Rob, the Tech D Rob, how his Gallentine's celebration went with his two girlfriends. How did it go?
Fine. We had some drinks, played some games.
Played some games.
Played some games.
We played some games, and I hung out with my best friends.
So, at one of your houses, somebody's house, or did y'all go somewhere?
It was at one of their houses, yeah.
Which one? Which girl?
The one that I go to the gym with.
Paige is her name. Or does she not want me to say her name?
No, I don't think it's a problem.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if we had before.
Yeah. And you're a closer friend to her than the other friend, right? Okay. So y'all were at her house and played what games? Mail, what do you call it? Post office, spin the bottle, truth or dare.
Candyland.
We actually played a traditional game. I can't remember what it's called. It was a card game that has a little racetrack thing you go around with pegs whenever you get
Life?
No, I mean like it used like regular playing cards. I don't remember the name of it though.
So it
Sounds
wasn't a role playing kind of Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. It was just a regular like Milton Bradley type board game.
It used a full deck of cards and some sort of little thing you moved for points.
Well, that's
Look at you
nice
getting
because
cooler.
most of the time you're described as playing without a full deck of cards. Good for you.
What did y'all eat? Did you order food?
Pizza. Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Did y'all even talk about Valentine's Day stuff?
Nope.
No, because you had first sold it to us as an anti-Valentine's Day.
Well, that's just
deal.
what we had called it. Yeah.
Yeah. On the group text.
So, did they find out how ticklish you are?
No.
They did not. No tickling went on then, huh?
Well, shoot.
Did you drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wine?
No.
Blueberry wine.
I had a thing called coquito.
What is that?
It's rum and a lot of coconut flavored stuff, and no, it's mostly just coconut and rum.
Sounds
man.
good.
Coconut flavored what though?
There was like coconut condensed milk, like coconut milk
okay,
that's condensed. Coconut. I forgot the other things called, but it's just
Sounds
Coconut
good.
cream.
Yes,
Okay.
it was all that mixed together in a big jug.
Oh, I bet that was good.
I bet
Yeah.
it was.
So it was
delicious.
probably like a pina colada without the pineapple.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Which I
It was-
would love.
It was so good.
So it's like you're on the beach, but you're not.
Right, I'm not going to the beach. You're right.
Oh, silly.
And it was just mixed up in a big jug, you say?
Oh, and with cinnamon sticks inside it as well.
Oh,
Yum.
I bet that was good.
Yeah, I'm making out with somebody if
Yeah.
I drink that.
Oh, yeah, even if it's the jug.
Yeah, absolutely.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I want to ask y'all something. I saw this article. Here's the headline. Put down that knife. There's a better way to butter your corn. I don't know. I don't know a single person that uses a knife to butter their corn. Is everybody using a knife to butter their corn?
What are you using?
You just roll it on the stick.
When we were growing up, we would pull out a fresh, or my mom would put it on the table, put out a fresh stick of butter still in the wrapper, just unwrap it. And yeah, we would roll the corn on the stick. And then for the remainder of the week, you just have a stick of butter that had that divot in it from where you rolled it. Wouldn't even consider using a knife to butter the corn.
Yeah, I don't think they do that though if it's not just family at the table.
Right.
You know what I mean?
A little
Right.
classless is
not classless. It's just not something that, you wouldn't just, if you had a dinner party going. First of all, are you serving corn on the cob at a dinner party?
Maybe not.
No.
Maybe not.
But the perfect thing for buttering corn on the cob is parquet squeeze margarine. That's the
A squeeze
and then just
bottle.
then you just roll it around on the plate.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do that, yeah.
Well, we never grew up with real butter. I mean, my mom was always on a health journey.
Yeah.
Fat-free cheese, fat-free butter, margarine in a tub, country crock or whatever. So we had to use.
You just scooped it out of the bucket and put it on there?
Yeah.
Well, this is what they suggest in the article. It's written by a woman named Antoinette Goldberg. She says, put down the knife. There's a better way to butter their corn. Bread. Here's what you do. You smother a piece of bread with the amount of butter you want on your corn, and then take the piece of bread and rub. I don't even want to do this on camera. You rub it around the piece of corn.
That sounds stupid.
That's stupid.
You're not getting enough
Stupid.
butter on it that way.
And now you have some like weird, soggy piece of bread that's only got a little bit of butter on it.
And pieces of bread on your corn.
And piece of bread on your corn, and that's not better than using a knife.
No.
Although I've never used a knife before.
And I'm not much on corn on the cob anyway.
yeah.
You don't like corn on the cob?
It's okay. It's just I don't like it all up in my teeth, and it's it's hard to eat.
Yeah.
In mixed company and stuff. But maybe if you just took each person at their place setting, had a little thing of melted butter, and then they could, you have a little each individual brush.
Now
So
we're
you just
getting,
brush it on there like
Tiny.
a basting
Yeah.
brush, a tiny basting brush.
we're
Tiny
getting
brushes.
fancy.
Yeah.
My dad's favorite story to tell about his grandmother is she ate the cob. And you go, why'd she do that? He goes, well, she grew up in the Depression. I was like, so you eat the cob of the corn?
How do you even eat the cob?
I don't know. He
hard.
swears that she always ate the cob. Maybe there's some things about great grandma that you don't know.
But the best corn on the cob comes out of a crawfish boil.
Oh,
You like that, huh?
Yeah, it's all spicy and everything.
Yeah. So put down the knife. Just pick up a piece of bread and butter your corn like a freak show.
Just stop being a savage with that knife. And just wrap it in bread.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So we were just having a big discussion of a sensitive nature here. Oh, why my stuff in the way? Got stuff everywhere. Rob told Lindsay, Rob back at the control center, that she needed to tilt her camera down. If you don't know, you can watch our show every day, our podcast radio show. just the easiest way to do it is to go to tjriggins.com, and you can use our homepage like you would an app. It's really cool. It's some technology I've been working on for a while, and I finally got it to where it's working. So you don't need an app. The homepage works as an app now, but if you still want to use Spotify and Apple Music, you can do that. So Rob said, you need to tilt your camera down a little bit, Lindsay. And of course, the first thing she says is, why do I look fat?
Yeah.
And Rob said, no, you just look a little low. But you said you like that kind of honesty. If somebody said you look fat, Lindsay, you need to do a different angle.
I like the honesty from you guys, and that's it.
Oh,
or like somebody close to me. Yeah.
Not just from anybody on the street.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You look fat. I'd be like, what?
That makes sense. But Riggins said he wouldn't like it.
No.
And I don't think I would either. Because, you know what the real deal is, or I do. Since I caught obesity, I know what it's like.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't need it being held up in front of you.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't.
But I said that Riggins will always be honest with you to a point where he will say, like you say, why I look terrible, and why'd you crop the promo video that way? And he'd go, well, you wouldn't have liked it the other way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you really wouldn't have liked it. And that's the best way that I could get it. That's the best way we could do it. Otherwise, you would have really been complaining. Mm-hmm. And not saying I thought you looked terrible, but saying you would think you look terrible.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's good. It's good.
Because then it's on you for thinking that. Yeah, sure. I like that.
I know you, and I know you wouldn't like that.
Right.
Exactly.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as harsh.
It's definitely not as harsh, and you try to soften it up as much as you can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I definitely don't like it from other people. I was at my best friend's baby shower, and her sister-in-law looked at me and said, you are not going to like this picture. You look really big.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And she's just so blunt. She's the blunt person. You know a blunt person. No.
No. Wow.
No. Shocking. Yeah. But Delilah was maybe 7 months. I don't know. And, so it took a toll on me.
Just
yeah.
Do you ever feel bad whenever you send someone an old picture you don't think about? You just find an old picture and you send it to them. Go, oh, you remember this? And then the first thing they say back is, "Oh my God, why didn't you tell me how fat I was?" Or "Look I'm depressed now. I was walking around like that." Or "My hair was terrible. Why didn't somebody tell me that hairstyle was so bad?" And,
sorry.
Yeah. I always feel bad because I'm not the one that says that because I'm the biggest I've ever been. You know what I mean?
Oh, now you are?
Yeah. Like
I don't think so. We've seen you a lot bigger.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah. We used to talk about it all the time. Mm-hmm. No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, okay, well.
I'm just kidding. We got together with your friend's sister-in-law and we just had a powwow.
Yeah. We started spelling Lindsay with 2 X's before the L.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, well, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Y'all think I'm exaggerating about this, but those Cozy Earth things that, I'm Cozy Earth's #1 influencer, I think, by this point. 2 people yesterday ordered the blanket that they've been wanting me to hawk. It's called the Bubble Cuddle Blanket, and you get 41% off when you use the promo code TJ. Go to tjriggins.com/deals and then go to the Cozy Earth thing. And anything else you buy from the site, you use my name, you'll get this big discount. So, Shelly, that is part of the Blackfin restaurant and all.
Sure.
She sent Jody a message yesterday. She ordered the blanket, used the promo code, got the 41% discount, and then spun a wheel and got another like $50 off of her order.
What?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So they must have known.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she's one of TJ's people.
Let's give her a little
That's
something.
probably what it was.
Well, I'm one of your people too. Can I get that?
Your mama got the deal. She got better than 41%.
I know, but I spun it and didn't get $50.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, well.
But I'm one of your people. I'm actually more one of your people than Carol Gladden, okay?
Than your mama.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to play a little game with Lindsay just to see how snooty she is. There's a story that I saw today, and it was about this guy who spent $4,000 on this collection. He collects dolls, like creepy old dolls. And he says, people think I'm weird, but it's my calling.
Oh, no.
Okay. So obviously, Lindsay, if you were going to go and you were going to date a guy and you found out he had a creepy doll collection, you probably wouldn't want to go out with him.
No.
So other things that men collect, you tell me if this would keep you from wanting to date a guy.
Okay.
Okay. Board games. He collects board games.
No. Yeah, well, no.
No, not go out with him. Campaign buttons.
Okay, if he's hot.
Does it matter what side? What kind of campaign?
Yes.
Who the candidates were?
Yes, I think we all know that.
Yeah, of course. Drink coasters.
No, that's cute.
okay?
Yeah, that's
What about crystals?
no, far away. I'm running.
Okay, because that's of the devil. You think, probably.
Well, it's just you're into you're a hippie.
Hippie stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this one? Animal skulls. There's a guy here that collects animal skulls.
Yeah, I can't even talk about that.
Okay. Would you rather go out with the guy who collects animal skulls or creepy dolls?
Ooh,
Two last men on earth. Which one are you going with?
animal skulls at least is a little more manly.
Yeah. Okay. Wet wipes, like from restaurants that give you the little moist towelette thing, the napkin thing.
It's kind of feminine because I'm not gonna lie, I have a whole purse full because I have messy kids, but it's fine.
I think it's the same as collecting matchbooks.
I think it's so cool when people
Yeah.
collect matchbooks from weddings and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Vintage kitchen towels. A guy collects those.
No.
Kitchen towel.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
They're vintage.
If he's hot, I'll go out with him.
Okay. Well, we're assuming all these guys are hot. So,
Oh, we are? Okay.
Creepy doll guy is hot too. So is animal skull guy. You're still going animal
Vintage
skull.
towel's fine. It doesn't hurt anybody.
Okay.
And I'm going skull.
All right. The last one. Prosthetics.
Yeah, no, you weirdo. Unless you need them.
He doesn't need them. He just collects prosthetics. No?
No.
What a snob.
That's a fetish.
No wonder you'll never get a man.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Buying diamonds in Antwerp, Belgium, like our Gregory Jewelers does, is something special. You look at it, weigh it, look again. It's nice, but could it be better? Now, do that 10, 20, 50, or even more times. Your diamond is extra special, so we go the extra mile, literally, to the diamond capital, where selection and value are the best. We won't leave until the perfect one is found for you and everyone we're there for. To our Gregory Jewelers, that really is something special.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweet dreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, these pictures are crazy. A Delta flight crashed while landing at Toronto Pearson International Airport on Monday, and the plane was seen upside down on the snow-covered ground. At least 18 passengers were taken to hospitals, airport officials said in an update on Monday night. But you don't often see a plane upside down on the runway.
No, it was crazy. And then you think, how did it get that way?
How does that happen?
But if it's landing, then you can see it just must have hit wrong on the runway, and it was snowy and icy and whatever, and then it flipped. But it's just insane to see a giant plane like that upside down. And thank God nobody was killed.
Thank God. It's a true miracle, because they just have video out this morning of the plane coming down at a really sharp angle, and as soon as it hits the ground, you see this huge fireball, and then the wind just catches it and it flips it up. Like, you just never see a huge plane upside down like that.
Oh, well, you also never see snakes on one.
Well, that is also true.
It's true.
Hardly ever, yeah.
Those horrible movies. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing. 3 people suffered critical injuries, a child, a guy in his 60s, and a woman in her 40s. But there were some passengers talking to local media outlets that, later on in the day. I mean, it was a miracle that no one was killed.
Yeah, and pray for those who are, critically injured and having to deal with it. Serious business, but thank God nobody was killed.
Absolutely. The Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, has had a busy couple weeks since he took over the role with the crash just a couple weeks ago over Washington, D.C., where almost 70 people were killed.
It's been a rough year so far.
It's been a rough year for for flights and things like that.
Yeah, and Secretary Duffy has also been going through, a big change lately. His nickname his whole life's been Puffy, and then now he can't have that. Puffy Duffy.
Puffy Duffy. You have to.
Like, I can't look. I'm about to be nominated to the cabinet. I can't be named after Puffy.
I can't do it. He's one of my favorite Real World castmates ever.
Yeah.
And now it's just fun to watch him in the government.
Yeah.
Captain America, the new Captain America Brave New World, $100 million holiday weekend. So mixed reviews. It does not have glowing reviews like other superhero movies.
Yeah, Rob says terrible.
Oh, did he say
I hated it.
You hated it?
Who is Captain Planet? No, Captain America.
What?
Sorry.
Captain America. Yeah.
Who is that?
I know. I have to think. Captain Planet was.
Yeah,
he's our hero.
No, he wasn't.
That was the
Pollution
song.
down to zero.
No, Captain Planet was indoctrination of children.
Oh, I used to love Captain Wind, water.
Fire.
Right. It was all environmental wacko stuff.
Well, I didn't know when I was 5.
Well, your parents should have known.
Well, they didn't know what we was watching.
And today is a very special day. Today is National Drink Wine Day. So they said it's really a shame that we only celebrate this one time a year. It should come up every quarter or something. It should be every day Drink Wine Day.
It's not like it's the only way you can drink wine is if it's a special, drink wine day.
Yeah. They say moderate.
Be like Lindsay's husband.
Yeah.
What does he do?
What does he enjoy?
Buttery shards.
He loves a buttery
Excuse
shard.
me, can I get a buttery shard?
Does he order it?
No. We make fun of him, though. I'm like, can I get a buttery shard, too?
You know what? We'll just all do buttery
Let's
shards.
just want a bottle of buttery shard.
He's a professional athlete.
What a man. Yeah.
So today's National Drink Wine Day. There is something that came up on TJ and Jody's House podcast from yesterday afternoon, and I've got some follow-up questions about it. Got a little ugly over there on that podcast. We'll get to it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
What you doing there, Greg?
Oh, hey, Katie. I'm making my world-famous Greg Nog.
Well, if it's so world famous, how come I don't know about it?
Well, there's a lot you don't know about me. Like how I just ordered truckloads of our most popular items at Sweet Dreams.
You did what?
Shh.
Right now, get a copper pillow top mattress starting at just $449. In stock and ready to rock. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
In case you missed it, TJ and Jody's House podcast, new episode out yesterday afternoon. You can go watch it on YouTube, or you can listen to it as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, or at tjriggins.com. You can listen to the whole episode right there. And they obviously took a week off because last week was crazy with the passing of Ace, and I just can't imagine you guys were any place to be recording a podcast about what's going on in your house.
No. And Ace would have wanted us not to do it. He would have wanted it that way.
He would have wanted it that way. Yeah. Take a week off. But man, did you guys come back hot out of the gate? Jody was clearly not ready in a good place to be doing a podcast.
No, I told you she was in a terrible mood because she didn't go anywhere Saturday.
Yeah.
Stayed in the house the whole day. And she doesn't do that. She doesn't do that very well.
Yeah.
And it was rainy and cold and all that. Plus all the other emotions that had been building, and the roller coaster, the whole thing. But then Sunday she didn't get up and go do anything either. She did stuff in the house, but didn't go out into the world. Even for if she went out for an hour, went to the store for an hour, browsed around the Dollar Tree or whatever, that would have been something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but she's just not used to just being in the house.
And you could tell she was getting irritated with you by every little thing. Mm-hmm. When you mentioned you had gone to Costco with her, she does not want company when she's in Costco, especially the company of her husband TJ.
But she asked me to go. That's the thing. That's what I was trying to say.
No, she didn't. She said, "Do you want me to drop you off because I got to go run some errands?" Didn't she say that?
But she said that in a way like, "I don't really feel like going all the way back over there and dropping you off, but I will if you don't want to go with me."
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I said, "But it's Costco or the grocery store anyway." Usually, if she hasn't asked me to go, and I say, "Hey, I'll go with you," it's like, "No, I'm good. I'll go by myself. You take too long."
So that's what that was.
But then, she was just all over the place, playing with my emotions.
She was emotional.
She was emotional and kind of just overdoing the podcast, I think. But the thing that came out of it, and we posted this on social media, was that you guys were recalling your first big fight, which happened on Valentine's Day, your first Valentine's Day together. Mm-hmm. You'd got together in November.
Yeah.
And then your first big argument was in February.
Right.
And you said you didn't remember what it was?
I don't remember really.
Now, TJ pointed out he was 23, she was 21, and she said, well, I'm sure whatever it was, it couldn't have been that important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. But somebody brought up, were you guys already living together?
No.
Okay.
No, I was living in a one-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we weren't living together then.
A comment had come up, and I thought, there's no way.
Because when I saw the promo, I thought, well, that's what that sounds like, but it wasn't.
I didn't piece that together, but I figured you guys hadn't been already living together.
Lord, no.
So you just remember you had a fight. You just don't know what it is.
And I can see in my, my snapshot memory what she was wearing, and then the gift that she gave me was a giant white balloon that had something inside of it, like a little thing inside of it, candy or whatever.
Do you think that's why she doesn't like Valentine's Day now? Because it brings back bad memories of your first big fight?
No. No, we're just.
You've had so many cents. You're good.
No, it's just that it's not like Christmas or Easter or those types of things. It's just it's a fun day, and
she shot it
too
down
seriously.
She said they've actually only had 5 big fights, Lindsay.
That's impressive. I commend that.
Have you had a lot of big fights? More than 5?
I like to be the aggressor, and he doesn't fight, so I fight with myself. Yeah,
I like to be the aggressor.
Yeah, I just like to fight. He doesn't, so I
you never shadow boxing.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and when the famous company Cozy Earth begged me to endorse one of their products, I said, okay, I'll do it. And I absolutely love my Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. It's so soft, it's so heavy, it's fantastic. Now, you can get my big discount on all their products, but if you want to get a Bubble Cuddle Blanket of your own and save 41%, go to tjriggins.com/deals. tjriggins.com/deals with the promo code TJ. Don't miss out on this huge savings.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.